Daniel's Dread Tales is a show for grown-ups. It may contain adult language and adult themes. Please check the episode description for content warnings. Welcome back to Daniel's Dread Tales. I'm your host, Daniel Fernandez. Thanks for joining us. This week, our Feng Shui 2nd Edition game reaches its stunning conclusion as our sometimes time-displaced karate cops, cat people, pirates, and martial artists take on the evil Eaters of the Lotus and their sinister plots involving monsters and drugs. You should probably just go back and listen to the other episodes, but it's a good time. I hope you enjoy it as much as we did playing it. It went extra long, but I think it was worth it.
Hi, William Birkin.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's just a monster.
Yeah, from Snapcube's Resident Evil 2.
All right. You make your way to the island, and you see that the entire island is mostly just a 3-story concrete building, heavily tagged with lotus graffiti that is glowing. It's not very well guarded, probably because they didn't think anyone would come here. You see people in robes shuffling in and out of the place, loading pallets of what you assume are the drug along a dock. There's no boat there at the time, but you assume a boat pulls up and goes out. There's a dozen individuals outside, and some of them are literally crackling with mystical energy. What do you do?
Jesus Christ. So these people are trying to disrupt the time stream? Is that what we're getting here?
I don't know if they're necessarily trying to disrupt the time stream, but it does sound like they are doing that.
And making monsters at the same time.
Yeah.
So
All in all, bad time.
Yeah.
honestly, I think someone other than me should go and determine if their intentions are good. Because
Update. Their intentions are probably bad. They want to make some monsters.
Fair enough. I just remember whatever his name said. Don't kill them if their intentions are good. But you know what? Their intentions are probably all bad. We can ask as we're attacking.
I can, if we'd like, I can start every fight with please, if you would not like to die, please leave immediately. That should work.
I mean, do you want to try to sneak in? How do you want to approach this?
I could go for sneaking.
Do we have any idea what the guy we're supposed to find looks like?
We probably should have asked, huh?
He's probably the guy in charge.
The most important looking person here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure he'll have... No, that's too meta for me, never mind.
Were you gonna say he's gonna have a bigger health bar?
He's gonna have a bigger health bar and...
And probably a gun.
and look more important than everyone else. I'd say
Look, he's gonna have an aura and a title card, alright?
Oh yeah, we'll get a cutscene when we get to him.
Jesus Christ. I'm aiming more for movie than video game here, but sure.
You're the one who decided to call this like a Dan-gon.
This is true.
I've been running this whole time like we were playing a fucked up pseudo sequel to Yakuza Dead Souls, okay?
Yeah, this is true. So how would you like to approach this? You could just run in, I suppose.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Could I try to stealthily go around and find a better place to dock than just the front using my info seafaring and piracy?
I would say you could use that skill. I know it says info, but I could have you use that if you want to try to find a better place to bring your boat to. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Look, you always have to... Alright, that's worse than my skill, but still a 14.
Okay. Yeah, actually, you could pull up... it's a big sort of concrete building. There's only really one space where you're supposed to land, but you're able to pull up along the side and sort of get up on like a couple of rocks on the edge and end up right under a window.
Yeah, if it helps, I do have that ability that allows me to jump far, so I could like hop up onto a ledge that would normally be inaccessible and like help pull people up.
Yeah, I think that's probably what's happening here.
Yeah. All right.
So in through the back window.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. The back window is looking over what appears to be probably the main lab. You see there's about 30 people in here that are working, and most of them seem like just sort of lowly level, like sort of workers. However, you do see that there are several monsters that are contained in what looks like very sophisticated equipment. You know, there's a lot of mystic stuff going on here, but the Lotus seem to have also brought in, like, tanks that they have about 20 monsters sort of floating in them. And you see some people with clipboards sort of looking at them and making notes and whatnot. They seem mostly focused on that. You do see one person is sort of floating over everything. There's a woman clad completely in green that's floating about 10 feet off the ground, sort of observing everything. And you see that she seems to be embedded in her forehead is the green jewel that you were looking for, Sable.
Well, I'm going to point her out to everyone else. She does not have any good intentions. She has to die.
And
Okay.
Hisashi, you recognize someone as well. It seems ridiculous, but one of your students is down there. He appears to be one of the guards.
He's straight from martial arts, went into crime. Oh, wait, that's
Gotta
pretty
set
good,
him back on
actually.
the right path.
Oh,
Yes. And you see somebody comes in, like, as you're looking. He's a slightly shorter dude, but he's yelling and swearing. And he says, I don't know what the fuck you people are doing here. Who are these motherfuckers that attacked us at the pachinko parlor?
Hey, son.
Wait, can he see us?
No, he can't.
Okay. Then who was he yelling at?
He is yelling at pretty much anyone who will get close, and everyone is sort of like shrinking away from him. One of the guys with the clipboard seems to have gathered his ire, and he says, this was your idea to start doing the experiments out in public to trigger it with the black light. We're not getting any data. We're going to get spotted. You fucking idiot. And he smacks him across the face. This guy, everyone seems to be afraid of this guy, but also listening to this guy. This might be the guy that you're looking for.
Can I go punch this guy? I really want to punch him.
You can, yeah. You want to just jump in and punch him right now.
Well, this is me asking like the rest of the group.
Oh,
as
yeah,
we're kind of
exactly.
watching.
Yeah.
Can I just go and punch this guy?
She will slowly,
Really annoying.
open the window for you.
Yeah.
You're coming too, right?
Of course, yes, definitely. Now go on.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, it might be time to roll initiative then.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we gonna get the dramatic? Someone lands on the balcony and is like, "Oh, who are the motherfuckers that beat up the chinko parlor? Me, bitch. Let's go."
Oh, wow. Cool. Oh, fucker.
Oof.
My dice my dice crave violence tonight.
God damn it.
All of our dice craves violence.
Apparently.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled better
we
than
all
everyone
roll an
else.
No.
Oh, one of us rolled a 9. Okay,
Leo.
that's so much better.
Leo, the beloved, rolled a 9.
All of you got single-digit initiatives.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, that sucked.
Well, this has been a good game, everyone.
3 of us rolled our lowest possible value.
Yeah. You do notice that most of the people working the lab are wearing yellow robes and seem to be not particularly combat-y. And you land down, what do you say? Like, what do you say as you make your entrance? What does everybody do?
Tokyo PD!
Tokyo PD!
Oh shit, it's the cops, run!
Yeah, as I land, like, right in front of this guy, I'm gonna be like, I was the one who beat up your monster.
It's me. Hi. I'm the problem, it's me.
All right. Does anybody else do anything as they're appearing in, or do they just sort of jump down?
I mean, I yelled Tokyo PD.
No, I know, I heard that, but we have, yeah.
I haven't got anything else.
Yeah. That's the thing that you would say, yeah.
Do I know the name of former student? I mean, I'm
He's
assuming I
going
do.
by the Fist now.
Oh, that's
You
terrible.
don't know that, but that's what he's labeled on the initiative tracker. I don't know, what is his name?
His name is... Anybody got a good Japanese-sounding name off the top of their head?
Let's see. Random name generator, categories, Japanese.
Fuck you, his name's
masculine.
Akira.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, beat me to it, I guess.
Okay.
No, it does have to be Akira. Let's cut that out.
No, that is the
Yuma
best.
Taro.
That's the best kind of improv, though.
What did you say? What should his name be?
Yumataro. So I think like they land up or wherever y'all choose to land. Sounded like y'all landed up on the higher part, but I think the student is down more on the floor. If I'm
Yes,
correct in
he
that.
is. Yeah.
So I think just coming out of the shadow of the factory something. I just walk out, Yumataro, and point at him aggressively with the sticks in my hand as I throw my jacket on the ground because shirtless fight time.
Oh, well,
Hell
yes.
yeah.
All right. How about you, Waffle? Anything your character's doing?
Yeah, she's gonna point her saber. Sable's gonna point her saber at the lady with the gem in her head and like just do a little flick with it and say, "I'm gonna be needing that back."
You can have it. And it glows and fires a laser at you.
Oh, okay, fine. That's how it is.
Yes. Because her initiative is the highest.
Yeah, she goes very first.
That's rude of her.
However, she failed explosively, so I think she missed you. Yeah, no, she got a 10 to hit.
Turns out she
So-
can immediately shoot another laser out of it
This
Why
is
did it-
true
because
with
it's
her.
still her initiative.
Okay.
And then she'll be on 8. With the
That's-
rest of us except for Leo.
That's a 16 to hit?
That's a
Dodge
16
it?
hit Sable.
Yes, Sable. Yes.
And does dodging do a +2 or +3?
+3.
I'm gonna take the dodge action just to step to the side of it and just look at her, like a very underwhelmed expression on my face. I think it was +3.
You know what? It's +3.
Hell
It's
yeah.
fine, whatever. Dodges are better now, even if they weren't 3s before. Okay, so she shoots a pair of green things at you. You do notice it is a little weird that she's both a woman and also not clad in yellow.
Oh, so women can't wear whatever they want. I see. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
sorry, I
also, it seems like most of their sorcerers are eunuchs, which she is not. She does not appear to, it's mostly dudes in a, these guys are very conservative in their way of treating things. So, anyway, and this guy on the ground who's been yelling at stuff, who says, "I don't know how you fucking got here, but nobody fucks with Dan-san, okay, motherfucker?" And he pulls out an Uzi and just opens fire.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So this guy is not a sorcerer. This dude is a gangster through and through.
He may know, it seems like he may know about magic, but he is,
His spell is gun.
yes, yeah.
Cast gun.
Yeah, he casts gun. I think he's going to cast gun at Leo.
It seems legit.
And that's going to be a 21 to hit. Excuse me, 20 to hit.
Okay, that's only a 7 more than my defense.
Okay. So the damage is his damage is 14.
14, so
Yeah.
I would be subtracting 6 from that, so that would be another 8.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty deadly.
Ow.
Yeah.
Is there something familiar about this guy to me?
You recognize that gun.
You cover up his
thought I
face.
might.
Oh no.
Yes.
It's just, everyone else's rival boss was here for the most part, so...
I mean, Leo's rival wasn't here, but he also, as the battle starts, he puts on a yellow metal mask. That is what he was wearing when he killed your
If
loved
it isn't
ones.
the motherfucker himself.
Yes. Kill him! Kill them all! But actually, mostly what happens is everybody starts running away. It's a goddamn madhouse with about 30 sorcerers who are uninterested in fighting, who are all just running.
This guy's mine.
All right.
Maybe.
Leo, you're up.
Maybe?
Yes, maybe. Like I did last time, I'm going to spend 2 genome points on very fast. And then spend 1 shot on very strong, which will take me down to 8 for initiative.
Join the party.
Yep. And I'll just move myself to the bottom there. And if somebody else wants to go on 8,
Yeah, 8's the popular initiative.
Seriously. I'm gonna shoot him with my shotgun.
Who? Oh, right, Dawn, of course. Yeah.
Who do you think?
Yes.
And I'm gonna spend a fortune die, which just means putting a 1 in the input value fortune, right?
Ooh,
18.
All right. His defense is 15.
All right, 3 plus shotgun is 13 damage, so 16 minus his toughness.
Okay. He is, by the way, a boss. So he has 50 life, and then once he's at 50, it's when he hits 50 wounds, and every time he gets hit after that, there's a 50-50 chance he goes down.
good to know.
Interesting.
Yes. That's how
Hey,
bosses
I
work.
die
in the
hard
systems.
too, so let's do this, motherfucker.
Yes. All right.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Okay, so you could go down. And then
Yeah.
Hisashi or Leo, who wants to go?
Hisashi, if you want to take it.
Sure, I mean, aggressive fight posing turns into an actual fight.
Yeah, I think so.
I will spend 1 chi in hopes that I hit and then make all my nunchaku damage 14.
Yeah.
Not with a 9. Not with a
Ooh.
9. Negatively exploding a 6 and a 5.
Yeah.
Ouch.
He backflips just to stunt on you a little bit. And he says, I know all your moves, old man. And I'm better than you ever were. I don't know what you're doing here, but you're going to pay. All right, Leo, you're up.
Alrighty. So, yeah, motherfucker shot me with an Uzi. So, I'm gonna grab the closest piece of what feels like heavy equipment, and I am going to smash Dawn with it. Basically, I'm thinking it's like some sort of like centrifuge or something like that, just grabbing blindly and like hitting him upside the left side of his dome. And I am going to spend a genome point because that's how you do. 11 is not going to do it.
No, 11 is definitely not going to do it. Sorry.
Yeah, it happens.
You grab it, it goes flying. He dodges out of the way. His reflexes seem to be enhanced slightly. But then he screams, "You fucking moron! That was the containment system!" And an
What?
alarm starts going off.
Yeah.
And all of the creatures that are in the tube start to wiggle and shake.
Damn, you should have labeled it or something.
Yeah, I know, right?
Do you not have a label maker? Like, they're not that expensive.
What about just regular locks?
The Fist, your former student, is going to go after you, Hisashi. You left us alone to fend for ourselves, old man. He keeps calling you old man, even though I don't think you're that old.
I'm like late 30s.
Yeah.
So,
Old by comparison.
That guy looks older than Hisashi.
He's just got dirt on him.
Yeah.
Eh.
He got pretty good, unfortunately for you. He got 18.
Sorry, I'm considering whether or not to dodge. I think I'll just take it.
Okay. His damage is 10.
Oh, okay.
Plus the difference, you know.
Yeah, but my toughness is 8.
Okay. Yeah. He's fighting unarmed. Maybe he'll get something later, but right now he's fighting unarmed with his fists. Also, while, you know, he has hit you and dodged your first attack, this guy's got nothing on you. His form is weak. And this Emerald Sorceress is just going to continue to just very boringly, just floating above the fight, just keep shooting green bolts of energy. Another at Sable.
Yeah.
Sable
look.
threatened her.
Yeah, look.
I think that's another miss, though, so her lasers are not that effective. That's a 13 to hit.
One off.
Yeah.
She sucks at this.
Yeah. All right. Sable, you're up.
Jesus Christ, woman. Just give me that gem and it'll be over. Never mind. Just give me that gem. Look, I'm not clever, and she's gonna try to jump. She's gonna try to jump up and drag this lady down to the ground.
Okay.
What would that be? Martial arts? Or
Yeah, that'd be martial arts. Yeah, you can do martial arts with that.
all right, because she wants her in sword range, and let's see. I have 7 key left, so I'm gonna add a fortune die to that.
Yes.
Because you can.
Ooh, very nice.
Yep.
Ooh, boy. You beat her defense by 7. She has 13 defense.
So I'm just gonna grab her by the leg and try. Alright, I'm gonna slam her into the ground.
Okay.
Get on top of her. And what's the damage for regular martial arts? I know
8 is regular martial arts.
8. Alright,
I
so
thought it was 7?
What?
Unarmed damage
Oh.
is 7.
It's 7.
It's
Sorry.
written as a note on the bottom of my page. That's why
You're
I know.
good.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I didn't think Sable was going to be doing too much martial arts, so I didn't write that down.
Fair enough. 14 points of damage before her
Okay.
toughness.
All right. And you bring her to the ground, and she was not ready for that.
I'm going to be trying to pin her down, so...
Yeah. Oh, not -9.
-9.
Plus.
Oh my god. Oh no.
No, your punch, yeah, she gains wounds. She doesn't lose wounds.
Oh fuck, oh shit. Alright, that's me.
Dan-san is just sort of screaming wildly as he's just letting loose with his Uzi. Not really concerned about who he's even hitting. He probably catches a couple of his sorcerers, but they're not brave enough to fight, so he doesn't really care. I think he's going to shoot at Leo again. I think he's aiming... No, he's not. He's going to take down the guy who just shot him. Or at least, and he's gonna look at you, Shirogane, and says, "Fuck you, cop." And he got a 16.
Beats my defense by 2.
Okay.
You
Dodge?
could dodge.
Remind me the rules on dodging again.
You spend a shot, it increases your defense by 3.
I spend a shot and it...
Yeah.
Okay. So you barely dodge out of the way,
Yeah, I dive behind a table for cover.
just letting loose with his fire, laughing maniacally. And then these creatures are sort of pounding against the glass, and the largest one sort of busts out. And you see on the thing it says, "Patient 0," as it collapses onto the ground and starts screaming. This is a thing that was human once, maybe. But now it's about 8 feet tall, covered in about 13 large bulbous eyes, and just a mess of tentacles and muscles. It's screaming in pain the entire time and looking to destroy everything that's near it. It's truly, truly horrifying. Daniel's Dread Tales, technically a horror podcast. And I think it's going to go after Leo. Because you're on the ground, and I think it's also ironic that you broke it free accidentally, so it's going to go after you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. And it's going to try to crush you in its grasp. I am sorry to say that it exploded at 6, but it rolled a 5 on the negative. So 6, 7. 16 to hit.
Damn it, even dodging wouldn't help.
Okay.
Yep, I'm going to have to take that.
Okay. So how much did I beat you by?
3.
3. Okay. So that will be 14 damage to you as it grabs you and begins to squeeze.
Minus
Ow.
your toughness.
Yep, that's another 8. So that puts me to 24.
Things aren't looking too great for our heroes right now, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm doing fine.
I'm glad.
Yeah, there's a lady shooting lasers at her, and she's just dodging all of them.
Alrighty. Well, in that case, I am going to spend 1 genome and 1 shot to use Force Shield, which increases my defense by 1 for the rest of the sequence. And then that brings me down to 5. And then, what was the other one I was going to do? Ah, yes. The same thing again, but spending a genome and a shot for Berserker Rage, which will take me down to the next one. But what that does is it increases my mutant attack value by 2 until the end of the sequence. And then I think it's Hisashi next.
All right. Epic Duel continues. Dialogue will be chosen based on whether or not I'm actually going to hit this time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I take a swing at Yuma / the fist here. 16, does that hit?
His defense is 13.
Okay. So there's a brief... It's sort of like we're going back and forth, just like bouncing arms and sticks off of each other of just like, oh, little Yuma, always looking for some sort of shortcut. Quick money, easy moves, show me the best thing. You always lacked discipline. And on discipline, I just like smack the side of his head and just like send blood trailing down his face.
Love it. So how much damage is that?
That is 14 plus the difference, which I think was 3, so 17.
Yeah. 17. Okay. Oh, boy. You hit him pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yuma wants to come up with something clever, but you saying he lacks discipline and then hitting him really hard just results in him proving your point as he just runs at you at full speed. Now mixing in a bunch of kicks and seeing if he can get at you. But mostly you guys keep sort of blocking each other's attacks, but we'll see if he can get one in right now. Uh-oh. 19 to hit.
Oof.
Yeah.
Turns out that's hit. I am going to still dodge, though. So it's only beats by 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So only by 1. So you take 11 damage.
Okay.
Or, well, toughness, but...
Yeah, my stuff is.
Looks like you've gotten soft, old man! Meanwhile, the Emerald Lady who is on the ground, the Green Mistress, is just going to try to throw you back with a gust of wind
All right.
to try to impale you on a nearby broken bit of glass
Rude.
as things are breaking out. 17 to hit?
17 does it.
Okay. How much did I beat you by?
3.
Okay. You take 14 damage.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, alright, so I have 7 toughness, so I'm up to 8. See? Good things happen when you do different things, dumbass. 8. Enter. There you go.
All right. Let's keep it going.
Alright, I think it's getting right now. I'm impaled on... I have a piece of glass sticking out of my back right now.
Yeah.
Just with the ground, I'm gonna yank it out of March, dive back at her with my saber, like, heft it up, and I'm gonna try to stab her in the chest, yelling, "This could have been really easy. You could have just given me the stone, and I would have fucked off. But no, you had to be clever about it." And another fortune, because fuck this lady.
I have to take every edge I can in this boys' club. Oh, okay. So 17 to hit her.
Yep.
That definitely hits her.
Thank God.
You beat her by 4.
All right. That's 15 damage altogether. All your edge ain't gonna make a difference once you're dead, lady.
Leo Shirogane.
If you want to shoot him again, you can shoot him again before I go.
I do want to shoot him again, yeah. I am really jazzed with the idea of shooting him again. And I'm going to spend another fortune because fuck this guy.
20 is pretty good.
Yeah, 20's pretty good.
His defense is only 15, so.
And so I beat him by 5, plus the shotgun's damage of 13.
Nice.
Yeah. 18 minus his toughness.
Yeah. So you did 11 damage to him.
This fucker's tough.
Yeah, he is. This one actually makes him cry out a little bit in pain.
I go down to the 1 box with everybody else.
Hey.
So I'm currently being bad touched by Mutant Thing. So what you see is Leo. Well, hopefully this is how it works out. We'll see how the dice treat me. Leo is basically going to attempt to do like some sort of weird flip using like their upper body strength to kind of push them and kick this thing in whatever passes for a head. Mm-hmm. That it may have. I'm going to spend a genome to do so. Ew. I only rolled a 10.
God. Oh, no.
So yeah, I failed.
You hate to see it.
Big
It
boy.
happens.
I think you're able to push out of it, but not enough that it's going to... Well, actually, no, it's about to attack you again right now. So.
Yeah.
Oh, my... It rolled 2 -6s.
Nice.
And with it, so no, he fails utterly, completely to get you as it sort of screams and pounds, but it seems to be more confused and angry than specifically targeting you. More things keep growing out of it, so it's having trouble even controlling its body.
Interesting.
Yes. And Dan-san looks at you, Officer Shirogane, and says, "I don't know what the fuck your problem is, cop." But he does take 1 shot and you see that he consumes some of the drug.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Fucking bad news bears.
Then, because he's still at the top of the initiative by only doing 1 shot, he's going to let loose with his Uzi against you.
Try me, bitch.
17?
Tried.
And succeeded.
Yeah, I'll dodge, so it breaks even. I'm now at -1, which means I don't get to do anything for the rest of this turn order.
Yes. So, but you don't take the damage, right? Or
No, I do take the damage, but I only...
you only take the
matched my
base
defense.
damage. Okay,
Yeah.
you only take
Yeah.
base damage. Okay. So, you are going to take 14 damage.
Minus 7, so I'm at 18. 18 wound points.
Okay. Leo,
I've had
you're
better
up.
days.
Alrighty, I'm gonna try and beat the grumpy mutant again. This time, like basically, because my previous acrobatics kind of made me slip out of his grip. Leo's gonna kind of use the momentum to bound off the ground and try and do another massive smash like they did with Yukiko. Spend a genome point to do this. That is 17 in total.
That will hit its defense of 13.
Nice. So that is, I think...
Beat it by 4.
Yeah, 14 damage.
14 damage to it. Okay.
And then that puts me at 0 for the initiative tracker.
Okay. Emerald Lady is going to just once again shoot another green laser out of her head at you, Sable.
That's been going so well.
She misses. God damn it.
Oh my god, I was saying that as
I
some
think she
meme, but
learned.
okay.
She needs to... I need to narrate things slightly differently, because then I have better luck with my dice. And the fist says, "You know what your problem was, old man? You don't have the killer instinct like I do." You got an 11 to hit you.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Meow, meow.
He goes in with the killer instinct, and I just like step slightly to the side and rotate like 90 degrees, and just he whiffs it right past.
Okay. Sable or Hisashi? Who goes?
Do you want to go, Hisashi?
Sure, I can follow up on my move here.
He looks like he has some issues.
So I will go ahead and make the attack here.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah. What? And 15.
15 will hit him.
Okay.
Beats him by 2.
Beats him by 2, so that is then 16. So it's just I step to the side of him, and then as he goes past, I use that turning momentum to just keep turning and just thwack him directly across the base of the skull, like right above the neck.
Get his ass.
All right. And Sable.
Sable is going to approach the Emerald Woman, like just very casually wiping her sword, which has the woman's blood on it, off on her pants before pointing at the woman again. Look, I get needing to be the top dog in any given situation, but you're not going to be a top dog once I'm through with you unless you give me that emerald. Then we can kill these other people, and guess what? You're automatically in charge. What do you say? And I'm going to try to intimidate her into surrender. Because so far she has, like, kept firing at me and, like, missing horribly. So, and I will be spicy and use another fortune.
Man, I don't even go here, okay? I whatever. She takes her hand, she puts it on her forehead, mutters a couple of words, and tosses the gem towards you. Fucking, "Hey Dan, I quit!"
Sable catches it and winks at her. Pleasure doing business with you. And she just walks up the initiative track and out of our lives.
Yes. She floats away. She's not floating nearly as highly. It seems like the gem was empowering her a little bit, but she's just like, nope. And she's just, in particular, she's looking around at all the monsters that are now breaking out. And
Yeah.
just like,
Go to the hospital. I don't clean this blade.
Wow.
Tetanus sucks.
Did you just clean that blade on your leg like 2 seconds prior?
Yep.
It was for
Okay.
effect, honey.
Okay.
and this giant monster is going to continue to try to pound you, Leo. And it continues to roll like absolute garbage. So you're good.
Yahtzee.
Yeah. All right. New initiative.
All right.
Everybody roll.
I'm right at 0 games.
Whatever your negative is, apply that to whatever your current... Yeah.
I rolled a 12.
12, which puts me at 11.
10
That's
double
not bad.
digits, gamers.
I've got the initiatives pre-rolled because I have a million guys, so I had to.
And
That's
Dan-san is just at 0 the entire time.
Yeah, no,
That's
Don-san is at. He actually is pretty slow. He's at he's at 9, like many of you are. Oh no, only Hisashi is. And for this round, breaking out of the tanks are 18 monsters.
Just when we were not out, just when we were outnumbering them, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, someone
They are now, at first, they were sort of breaking out slowly one by one, but they are mostly feasting on the sorcerers who have not run away yet. But when their initiative comes around, they're going to start coming after you guys. Leo.
I am just going to continue punching at Big Ugly here. He keeps attacking me. I'm gonna keep attacking him. So I'm going to spend a genome point for a fortune die. And yeah, so basically what you see with this part of the fight, like whole fight sequence when like the camera's panning around, is Leo is essentially just bouncing off of anything that they can to try and get momentum and a better angle to strike at this mutated thing. And a roll, and that's a 22.
Jesus!
I think you got him.
I think you got him.
And what's his defense again?
13.
Oof, did you
So that's 19 damage.
I think you got him.
Okay. No, that's a palpable hit.
A most palpable touch.
Yeah, he's now at 21 damage. Sorry, that's not enough to get you your thing back, I think.
That's okay. Nope,
Yeah.
not quite.
Yeah. Shirogane.
Okay. I'm finally getting the chance to do the cool thing that shotguns can do, where you can spend one shot to make your next use of it do more damage. Just by one, granted. But I'm also going to spend a fortune die on my next turn, if that's alright, because it's immediately me now to shoot this son of a bitch.
Yeah. So remember, narratively, what you are doing with the spending the shot is you are cocking your shotgun loudly and dramatically to make it do more damage.
And as I do, I shout, "Remember Mirie Shirogane, you son of a bitch!"
Okay. 18.
That's an 18.
Yeah, that will hit him. He only has 15. I mean, 15 is pretty good, but...
Yeah,
So you beat him by 3.
So 3 plus shotgun damage, which is 13 plus 1, 17 minus his toughness.
Okay. He has 7 toughness, but you do 10 damage to him.
Nice. I gain back 2 genome points.
Nice.
Thank you.
And I go back, I take, because I used a bullet, I am now down here.
All right. Sable, you're up.
See,
Are you just going to leave? You have your green gem, you're just going to leave?
honestly, that would be funny, but
Please don't.
she has some friends here, and he's one of the better cops, so she needs someone she has a rapport with at least. So she's gonna look around, figuring, is this lab 2 tiers? Like, there's some catwalks above, or?
Yeah, sure. Of course.
All right. And does it look like, if she looks around, does it look like there's a terminal for like some kind of suppression system? Because surely labs would have some kind of thing to subdue the test subjects if they got out. Feel free to say no, but
There's one thing that says suppression, but you don't know what it's meant to suppress.
That could do anything.
flair for the dramatic. If it's going,
Oh
Chekhov's big red button.
yeah, if it's on the catwalk, she's gonna spin one shot in order to leap up there in one bound and run towards it to press it.
Okay. Cool. Boop. You'll press it next turn.
Yep.
Okay. The fist is still facing off with you, Hisashi, in a slightly different fight that has nothing to do with what else is going on.
Yeah, we're
in
kind of
this
just having
weird-
our own thing over here.
in this weird genre mix-up that we have right now. Nope, he sucks. This guy blows. He got an 11.
Wow.
Yeah, he's...
You taught him horribly.
Listen, the biggest thing is I wasn't able to finish teaching it.
This huge, sickly monster groans and shouts, and as he does that, all of the other monsters groan and shout in the exact same way.
That's probably a bad sign.
And it tries to attack you once again, Leo. Oh, God. Oh, no!
Did you delete the non-binary?
I rolled 3 6s, and then
Oof.
a 5,
Oof.
and then a 4 for the negative, so...
I have a feeling even dodging isn't going to help with this much.
No. So, yeah, this is going to be a 32 to hit.
Yeah, dodging is not going to help.
Shit.
So my defense is 13.
Do you want to learn about death works?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a toughness check, difficulty 5.
Toughness check, difficulty 5. And 8.
Okay. You stay up.
Yay.
Yay.
So, let me tell you how this is going to work now. So,
And I'm just going to set that to 35.
So, here's how it works. You may choose to get knocked out at any time now. At the end of the fight, you will make a death check equal to how many marks of death you have. The difficulty will be 4 plus how many marks of death you have. And that will determine whether you die or not when the fight is over.
That's fair.
Yeah. But for now, you're up.
Yeah.
Next time you take any damage, every time you take damage now, you're also going to need to make an up check to stay up.
That's fair.
Yeah. So, things are not looking great for Leo.
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. All right. I guess we have Hisashi, Sable, and Leo. Who wants to go?
Hisashi and Leo, y'all can do something before I might make a bad decision.
Okay, I'll go. Leo is going to retaliate for the sound thrashing that they just received by doing much the same as they had been. Like, basically what I'm picturing is, like, on one of their passes, they just get swatted by this big, like, monstrosity.
Yeah.
And then they like, kind of tumble a bit and then, like, rush back at them. And I'm going to spend a genome and make my attack roll with the fortune die. And that's an 18.
That's good. Its defense is a
Nice.
13.
Nice. So that is
You beat it by
15 damage?
5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 damage. Great.
Yes.
Okay.
And that will take it past 25.
Yes.
So I gain 3 genome.
Hisashi?
Wait, did that take it to 30?
Yeah, it took it to 30.
Cool. I gained 6.
Yeah.
Continuing our own private duel happening over in this corner of the warehouse.
18's going to hit this idiot.
His defense
it by
was a
5.
13, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 19.
Oh, boy. Okay. Does that take him down? Not quite.
Ah,
Wait.
I was really hoping it was.
No, it takes him exactly down. It takes him
Okay.
exactly down. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Make it sound badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I should have been preparing lines like I was earlier.
Ooh, I gained a genome back for that too.
So, I think... I mean, I'm not going to kill him.
Okay.
So, it's just going to be, come see me when you're ready to get serious. And I just, like, am walking away from him towards the horde of monsters. And just, like, as he rushes at me, I just spin the nunchuck over my shoulder, hit him in the face, and just send him toppling to the floor.
Hell yes.
Love it. Into the horde of monsters.
Oh, you okay? So, I'm up at the big red button, and y'all, this could break really bad. Is it all right if I do this dumb thing?
I mean, you spent a point to get up there.
I know. I just want to make sure that I push.
Do
All
the dumb
right.
thing.
Look, all I'm saying is that if somebody dies, it's on you from this point on.
No guilt whatsoever. All
Have
right.
fun.
Hey, Johnson. I wonder what this does. Boom. And she just says, smacking it with the butt of her saber.
All right. And a red mist begins to float down all over the place out of, like, sprinklers that seem to have been built, to prevent a fire. But it seems to be something else. And as it starts hitting the monsters, they start to twitch and fall towards the ground a little bit, and they start moving together. Actually, what you see is that all of these monsters begin to start having their bodies not be individualized anymore, but start becoming one big monster. But it has the mind of like 18 monsters. So it's like screaming in pain and not sure what to do. And unlike the big sickly creature you were fighting, these mook monsters are just mostly collapsed on the ground in just a huge pile of flesh that can barely move. It can mostly just scream and crawl.
I'm gonna give Dan-san a look like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's not something you see every day.
You've ruined everything! Dan-san says as he throws off his shirt. And
Of course he does.
And he's covered in a lotus tattoo that is glowing. And that tattoo is glowing more and more as the red powder begins to fall on him. But as it hits him, it sort of is blasted back by some sort of invisible force field. And you see that he is actually starting to grow slightly. He's starting to get larger. And he is starting to change. But as he is doing that, he is going to shoot his Uzi one last time before he becomes something different. And he's going to shoot it up at Sable.
You know what? Fair.
Uh-oh.
You did ruin everything.
Yeah, I did.
22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay.
14, that would be 8.
Okay. 8 plus his damage of 14.
Well,
You could
That-
dodge.
yeah, but I also have... For the first time in a fight, I take 10 or more wound points. I spend one
right.
shot to interrupt and to reduce it to 1.
Nice.
So I
Holy shit.
get it covered, like... I'm gonna take cover behind the console where the button was, as it just gets shredded, and like a bullet just nicks me on my arm. Nice aim, dick shit.
And his, the Uzi is now kind of consumed in his growing fleshy arm and is crushed as he begins to get bigger and bigger.
Alright, does anyone have a rocket launcher? I've played some games that didn't like this.
I have sort of a rocket launcher.
What? I'm confused what you mean by that. The mook monsters, I think, are mostly just going to lay on the ground screaming. They are there, but they are not going to actually do anything to you.
That's a mood.
Yeah.
And the fist is out of the fight too,
The
right?
fist is out of the fight as well. So it
This
is
is
only...
suddenly looking so much more in our favor.
Yes.
See? Nothing bad happens when Disable's around.
Sable or Shirogane, what do you want to do?
I'm at 7. Oh, wait. Never mind.
I'm also at 7.
Oh, whoops. Alright, I'll motion for Shirogane to take the... He killed your partner, dude.
Mom.
Mom. Wow. Your mom was a cop, too. He killed your mom, dude.
Sounds like the premise of an anime.
Yeah.
My mom was my partner.
Stop or my mom will shoot the sad sequel.
Alright, I'm gonna cock my shotgun. Oh, hey, can someone remind me what the 3 numbers on each gun mean, real quick?
You do need to make a reload roll, is actually the
Okay.
thing, before you could use it right now. So that's let's get it as, because we are in the second sequence now, after you've taken a shot in the second sequence. So your gun, because you're the only one who uses guns.
Hey, my black powder pistol that I never use.
I think you've used it once.
Yeah, but it failed.
You know what? Fuck it.
I
Switching
mean-
to your secondary is faster than reloading. I toss the shotgun aside and pull out
Well,
my
we're going to
pistol.
find out if there are bullets left. You can roll to see if there are bullets left.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, you have to meet or get higher than the 3rd number.
Yeah, you have to
Right.
roll a d6. You have to get higher
Got
than
it.
the third number. Technically, I was supposed to do that. Oh, you're good. There's still ammo
I
in
got
it.
higher than the 3rd number.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna I'm gonna cock my shotgun, putting me right here. And Sable, if you want to deal with William Birkin,
Of course.
His name is not William Birkin. He is a totally different monster.
All right.
you used a picture of William Birkin. What am I supposed to do?
Sable is gonna run along the catwalk until she's over Billy Morgan. And jump off, making like Link in Super Smash Brothers. Down B, motherfucker. Or down A, motherfucker. All right. Down A failed.
Yeah, 12 is not going to hit. Actually, what does it say? No, its defense is 13. Sorry.
Rip.
Yeah.
All right.
So close.
She'll
Well,
bounce off and-
now that you have landed right next to it,
Oh,
You're a
Christ.
closer target. Thank you.
you see it's actually growing hard chitinous armor over its body, and your thing bounced off of it. And now
Ew.
it's going to try to smash you. And it got a 16 to hit you.
I'm gonna move down one more step and dodge out of the way.
This lab is now completely destroyed. It also is like the worst place in the world. The lights are now streaming, are like lit up red as the suppression system is turned on. You hear sounds of chaos coming from outside a little bit if you listen hard, but mostly it's just Dan-san in here and his weird monster friend. Ally?
Who knows?
It works.
Yeah.
Victim.
Yeah.
It also works. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we're down to 6. I will go.
I have a
first.
nuke. What do you want me to deploy?
What is your...
What does that
keep
mean?
saying this.
I'm gonna dim mock him.
Oh, shit!
You can do that?
And it has to
who
be
are you dim
the
mocking?
6th shot of the second sequence or later.
What?
I spend 3 chi and make a martial arts punch attack against a future foe. It's successful. Ignore normal damage determination. The foe's wound point total is now 34 for a featured foe or 49 for a boss.
Holy shit.
So who are you punching?
Dan-san.
Okay, that works.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm also going
Touch
to.
of death.
I am going to spend a key point to try to make sure that this hits.
Okay.
I do get 2 back if I beef it. 16, does that hit?
His defense is 15.
Nice.
So you see me walk away from the fist. I put my nunchucks like tucked into my hip, and I just go up to Dan-san and just like
Who is turning into a monster, by
who's
the way.
turning into a monster, and I yell at him. I just get his attention at me and just dim mock him. Really close hand gesture and just straight into the frickin' chest. It just crumples, and I just look at him and I'm like, I don't lack killer instinct. And then I will also, for good measure, spend a key point and one shot as interrupt. And for this attack and until the next keyframe, his toughness is halved.
Nice.
Wow.
So I did blow my whole load to do that, but it felt necessary.
Yeah. Leo, do you want to deal with William Birkin before I finish this?
Sure, why not?
So remember, getting him to 50 doesn't kill him. It gives him a 50-50 chance of going down every time you hit him. Now, you probably should also get rid of the other monster who I'm not calling William Birkin.
Billy Morgan.
Patient 0.
Patient 0.
Alrighty, so I'm going to spend 2 genome points for very fast, so increase my speed for the rest of the sequence. Now, can you spend more than 1 fortune point on a roll?
You can never add more than 1 fortune die to anything.
Okay, cool. I'm still going to add a fortune die. And yeah, I'm going to level another heavy punch at patient 0. You know what? I'm actually going to hold off on that. I'm going to spend 1 more genome point, which I had already spent, and 1 shot to increase my attack value by 2 for the rest of this sequence. And then I might attack 2, depending on the outcome of Hiroto's.
Yeah.
So, when he reaches 50, does the first death check for the boss happen?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Since this is more about hitting than damage, I'm gonna roll martial arts.
Okay. Careful
And
not
I'm
to
gonna add
miss.
a fortune die.
I do believe that's a hit.
That is a hit. Beat him by 1.
Unarmed damage is 7, so that's 8 minus his toughness, which isn't a whole lot, but it doesn't have to be.
His toughness is half, in fact.
Yes.
His toughness is halved. That is true. Okay.
And so now we flip the life and death coin.
Yes. Here, I'll roll it so everyone can see it on here.
Let's
I
go,
say you,
gamers.
she did.
Okay, how do you
So-
kill this thing? Before it was going to transform into something cool, but, you got it midway through, and that's also good.
Yeah, because fuck this guy. So Hiroto slams his shoulder into the thing and then sweeps its legs out from underneath it before, while it's on the ground, standing over it and pointing his shotgun in its face as he casually says, I tell you to say hi to her, but you're not going to the same place she is, and pulls the trigger.
And he explodes. I don't know what the rating of this movie is, but I think it's pretty bloody.
Very much so.
Definitely
Anyway,
not PG.
Birkin's yours.
Yep. Alrighty, so I am going to spend a genome point. And yeah, at this point, you see Leo, and they are a hurting unit. Like, they're bleeding from a couple of different wounds. There's a trickle of blood coming out of their mouth, possibly out of one of their ears. And they'd let out this, like, blood-curdling yowl as they lunge at patient 0 with everything that they are currently worth. And that's a 17.
Hell yeah.
That'll hit.
I do believe their defense is 13, you said?
Yes.
And that is 14 damage.
Okay. You destroy it.
Let's go.
How do you destroy it?
Let's fucking go.
So yeah, what you see after Leo lunges at them is, like, Leo leaps into the air and grabs at their arms, because, like, I'm envisioning this thing is, like, kind of trying to lunge and grab at Leo as Leo's coming in. Leo grabs at their arms, and if you've ever seen a cat that doesn't want their belly scratched, just, like, lunges their feet, just both feet, right at this thing's head and through it effectively, and then lands in a crouch with, their hands kind of splayed beside them. And like, Leo looks up and just at the rest of the group and is like, this hurts something clawful.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
And now you have to make a check to make sure you don't drop dead on the spot after that.
Yeah,
Yep.
because of the pun and then because you're dying. So 2 checks.
And death check.
All right. The
What?
pun into dropping dead would be kind of hilarious. I don't want it to happen, but
Actually, I kind of want it to happen now. No offense, Leo. But that would be funny.
Okay. So what is the actual roll for the death check? Because the system isn't doing it right.
Yeah, I had this pulled up. Okay. You make a toughness check. The difficulty is 4 plus how many marks of death you have. No fortune dice could be added. Yes.
Okay, so difficulty 5 roll. And go! Yay! I made it.
oh, just barely.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay. You will need serious medical attention, but you are not dead.
Oh, we gotta get you to a vet. Stat.
I guess that could work.
It all depends
Can I
on
get...
which...
I need some food. Possibly some scritchins. Definitely a nap.
I can give you booze first. Will that work?
Yes.
Alright. Come on, kid.
What are we doing about this monster factory?
Surely there's
Well,
like...
burn
Burn it down?
I mean, I'm not opposed, I guess.
You see almost everyone has booked it. Everybody has fled outside. There's not really anybody left. As just the chaos has broken down. Everyone's terrified of this. Which means, unfortunately, a lot of the Lotus have escaped. But it looks like the Lotus leaders have been dealt with.
Or have
let's-
quit.
Yeah.
Let's do
Or
the-
quit.
Hell yeah. Let's do the classic thing. Find the flammable stuff. Burn the flammable stuff.
Yeah.
Sounds
I mean, I
good to
think we
me.
could cut away while you're sailing out on the boat and you see just the island is now visible to the world, which is terrifying everyone, and it's on fire.
Also of note, I do drag an unconscious the fist out of the building before we set it on fire.
Okay.
And once more, Sable's the least injured out of everyone.
And I think the next scene we see is you in the shop with the alchemist. I think there's a TV nearby talking about a drug bust and also questions about a mysterious island. And
The
stuff
island's
like
on
that.
fire.
Yeah. Shiragone's face is on TV really quick. Is your face on TV? Would you be attached to it or not? What do you think?
I probably would. I wouldn't
Yeah.
like it, but I would.
Yes. And you were talking to Shiragiku, and he's saying, well, I developed an antidote which should be able to deal with any folks that are still suffering from the symptoms. As long as they haven't grown horns, it should work. So we should have this on hand to help anybody who needs help.
That's a good thing. Hey, do you happen to have a phone here by chance?
Yeah, we got a phone right over there. Who are you going to call?
Hey, can I have that business card that we were given back at the karaoke place?
Yes. Yes.
And yeah, so I call up Yukiko.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, hey, can you come down to the alchemist shop? There's someone here that I think, ow, oh, that hurts, that I think wants to talk to you.
What's funny is that he didn't, and we are totally putting him on the spot here.
Yeah.
100%.
Poor fucker. I really hope this works.
She's nearby, and as she is coming in, it was raining outside, but the rain seems to stop, and a warm breeze is passing through the air. You hear cicadas humming as the rain stops, and you can hear them now. And Shiragiku sort of looks up at her and says, I never thought I'd see you again. And she looks at him and says, I've dreamed about you. And he says, you have to go. I can't be allowed to ruin your life again. We can never be.
Oh, Jesus
It's
Christ.
impossible. You
And
don't even
at this
know
point,
me.
Shirogane grabs him by the collar and says, "She's fucking Yakuza. Just try."
And she sort of looks up at him and says, I can handle a lot. And they kiss each other.
Aw.
Nice.
They embrace, and this strange but beautiful couple in this strange but beautiful city are together. And they have been brought together and saved by our heroes.
And that feels like an appropriate place to stop for me.
See,
Yep.
you would think that, but I have to say one more thing.
One more thing.
Oh, and we gotta have our outro shots too, right? Like, you know.
Well, no,
Yes, do
because
outro
what's
shots.
actually going to happen is, as you step out, you walk by that little bit of lotus graffiti that's up on the wall by
no.
this guy's hut.
Oh, God. I'm remembering
And-
what's happened.
All of a
Fuck.
sudden, you get sucked back into the past.
Oh, crap.
Seriously?
We're about to do the time warp again.
Splash.
And you land in front of a bar where you see I guess I would call him a young Shiragiku, but he looks the same, has been pushed down by a samurai, and he says, I'll kill you for what you said, whelp!
What's
At
going
That is
Leo-
where we're going to end. We're not going to have another fight. That is,
Okay.
Yeah, that's-
Yeah, I think the last scene would be Leo lunging forward, because they're back as the samurai again.
Yeah.
I'm assuming drawing
Yes.
their katana to kind of block
yeah.
the sword strike that's going to be incoming.
I had to pay off the time travel thing I said.
It was good. It was very good.
Thanks for listening, ghosts, ghouls, and all that lie beyond that binary. Our cast this week featured Michael, who didn't want me to plug anything, Waffle, who hosts the excellent Dice Fiends podcast, where you can check me out on a couple of episodes if you want a good place to start, Damien, who streams regularly on Twitch under the name Magical Hack. They're currently playing some Blades in the Dark. And Nathan, who you can find on Kingdom Hearts, a Forgotten Era podcast, at KH_AFE on Twitter, which is another excellent actual play podcast. There's so many good podcasts out there. You should still listen to ours, but listen to other people's too. I'm on Twitter at LOTR_Dan. I think I tweet some good stuff sometimes. Check it out. Just a friendly reminder that if you want to join us on our Daniel's Dread Tales Discord, you can find the link in our episode description or on Twitter at Dan's Dread Tales, all one word. You could talk to us about the show, suggest what we should play, or maybe just talk about Godzilla, which we do sometimes. Is there a game you want us to play? Come onto the Discord and let us know. If you want to help our podcast grow, and I know we do, you can give us a review on your podcast platform of choice. That would be really helpful. We'll see you again on June 16th for a little game of Pathfinder. Yeah, that's right. We're doing some classic fantasy role-playing games, but it gets pretty spooky too. You won't want to miss it. Goodbye, and have a horror-tacular day. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. Bye.